we go. Scott Rohde here at Modern Buggy with another first, okay? Tankless water heater Fogatti. I am here today with
Jason Bowles from Fogatti.
Okay, and Jason's going to walk us around why this is really superior. If you're looking for an Overland product, if you're looking for any kind of product, whether you're plugging in or not, trailer-wise, tankless water heaters are here. They're more expensive, but man, they're worth their weight in gold, and we're going to show you why, okay? So if you would, Jason, show us one of the things right outside here they should be looking for.
Well, this is our exterior door to the water heater. You can see it's got a really heavy-duty luggage latch that will keep it tight. It's a very heavy-duty door. The only thing you really need to do when you fire up first in the season is come in here. There's a button on and off, and it's labeled off. Unit won't fire up. On, you're ready to go for the season. You don't have to touch that again. Everything's self-contained, plug and play, very simple.
And you know the on-off is pretty common in water heaters, okay?
Yes.
But we were talking beforehand, one of the big things is, if this were a, without naming names, but maybe other water heaters that are out there that have the on and off, if there's no water running to it and somebody turns it on, can they burn those other ones out?
Now that I'm not positive about, but you can't burn a tankless out like that.
We can't burn this one out.
No.
I know you can burn the other ones out, and if it's ever happened to you there, this is really kind of foolproof in that regard.
In that regard, it is foolproof. Whether this is on or off doesn't make any difference. It has to have water going through the system to turn it on.
So you turn on the water, you've got propane, have your 12-volt battery, or you're plugged in somewhere.
Correct.
And this right here will make how much hot water?
Endless, as much as you want. Hot water, continuous. That's the idea of these, is just it's continuous hot water.
And it's funny because Jason and I were talking, it's like, how long does that mean? Isn't there like a shut off? There's a CSA that requires a shut off after 20 minutes.
Right.
I don't take 20-minute showers.
And when it shuts off, all you do is turn the water off and turn it back on again, and it resets the internal timer. So other than that, it just runs continuously.
And it's not like anything wrong. It's just a safety hazard
feature.
Canadian
you have to have it.
Yep.
You have to have it.
And the warranty on this is?
It's 2 years, parts and labor.
2 years part. Do they need to do any maintenance?
You don't really need to do any maintenance with these. Use them, obviously. When you winterize, we may as well talk about that. When you winterize this unit, you can winterize it and put antifreeze through it, because you're only putting a pint of antifreeze in our burner. And at the beginning of the next season, you just run water through it until the paint comes out, and you're good to go.
And a lot of, you can either also do antifreeze, but you can also do air pressure, right?
You can blow it out as well. You can blow it out as well. Okay. This has an anti-freeze protection device in it, and what that does, as long as you are plugged in with your 12-volt, have LP and water, every, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so, when the ambient temperature drops below 39 degrees, it'll come on for a few seconds, just running internally, keeping the unit from freezing. And that's our antifreeze protection device.
And if people want to know more, and we're going to go inside in a second, but you gave us a PDF. This is on their website, Fogatti.com. Modern Buggy will put it on, and we'll put it on Field and Sports as well.
Okay.
We know that everybody's kind of wants information junkies. So we have that. You probably have some video that's related to this on Fogatti as well. I'm holding this mic, sorry about that.
Yes, I think they're working on the video portion of this, but there's information related to their tankless hot water heater and the other products that they have.
All right, so let's go in, and there's some more benefits. If you haven't heard enough benefits, if you're keeping score at home, let's cruise in here. If you would, step on in first, Jason, and then we'll have Wally follow us. But this is something I've been wanting to do, okay? Hold that. When you have tankless, do you need this?
You do not need a tank.
So in small trailers, this takes a lot of space somewhere. We don't have this anymore.
It's a lot of space and a lot of weight, because you're always carrying around about, in this 6-gallon standard tank model, 22 gallons worth of water that you never use. It's always in there. You're always pushing new water in to keep heating it, and you're always using propane to continuously heat this, so for the next shower or the next use.
Yeah, and this thing right here, without 6 gallons of water, which is about 50 pounds, this weighs at least 10 to 15, so I'm saving another about 70 pounds right out of the gate, which is really important.
It is very important.
With small trailers and electric vehicles that are towing as well. And if you're going overland too, you don't want to tow any extra weight that you don't have to.
It's the other beauty of this is the efficiency. So you have to think at it like this. When I want the tankless hot water to come on, I go over to my faucet and I turn my faucet on, which then activates the water heater, allows the water to go through the chamber, heats it up, you use it to wash your hands or whatever you're going to do, shut it off, you're using no propane now. In a standard tank model, the propane would still be going and always running, keeping your water warm. So this is about 50% more efficient than a regular tank model as far as using LP.
And I would say, I would even add to that, because some of these brands out there are using something called a shower miser. And all that is a recirculating back to the fresh tank, okay? That has nothing to do with heating the water.
Correct. Nothing to do with
So there's a little tube that's near the faucet, and it's blue and then it turns red. But if you've not been heating that water in a tank like that for a while, doesn't matter. It's just going to take time. You're going to have to heat it up.
It will just recirculate whatever temperature water is there.
It's just going to keep recirculating for half an hour, because a lot of those guys have a recovery rate that's only a few gallons, per hour.
Correct.
So you're instant. Those aren't closed. The shower miser, I'm sorry, not picking on them, but it's inferior to what we're using here with Fogatti.
Well, it's different. The shower miser can only use the water that it receives out of the tank, and so you could use a shower miser with a tankless hot water heater. It's just saving you water. Just a recirculating.
The deal is the other hot water heaters are not hot.
No, they are not.
And if they've been off the grid, if they haven't been running it with their LP. It's cold. It's cold water. If they're just getting plugged in and they want to shower, they're going to have to wait a while.
You got to wait a while and heat it up
beat.
and burn propane.
There's a lot of benefits to this, man. I'm not even kidding. Even then, I don't know if any of them have control panel that has a thermostat. So this is really simple.
This is very, very simple.
Now I'll get out of the way.
If you can see the control panel, we can't turn it on right now because this unit is sitting without power. But it's got very simple instructions on it. You got an on-off. You have a Celsius Fahrenheit for our Canadian friends. And then you have an up and down arrow that raises or lowers the temperature of the water. You know it's coming on when you have a flame icon, a shower icon, and the blower icon. Once you show all three of those, you'll have hot water. And that is after you have turned on a hot water faucet somewhere in the unit.
That's great too, because the other ones I don't think have any kind of temperature control. So again, if you have children or you're worried about scalding, you can control that.
You can set this down to 94 degrees, and the water will never get any hotter than 94. And you can set it up to 120, and it won't get any hotter than that. You can mix it with cold if you need to. So I mean, it's very, very simple, and it's very, very safe.
I think we covered a lot of points there, my man.
Okay.
We'll learn what Fogatti means at some point in the future.
We have to figure that out.
We'll figure that out. But hey, if it's Italian, it's all good.
It's got to be good. Yep.
Well, thank you guys for coming out. You like what you see, subscribe. But also, look at Modern Buggy. Go find a dealer. Find where it's at. And you'll see in the Big Buggies the Fogatti water heater. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
See you.